Hey, up we go. Is this just... Oh, wow.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
Better than alright. I'm working for Constellation now.
Well, I'll be. Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My
Wow.
child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
You know about Constellation? I never heard you talk about it.
Well, I know what I've read about in the news. The Explorers. Years ago, there was a stretch where Constellation was in fashion. People would gossip about them all the time. I must say it's been a while since I've heard anything about them, though. Glad to know they're still around.
Every mum says their kid's special, but I guess you were right.
Oh, say again? I should record that and play it back. Mom, you were right. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy,
Wow.
honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
I'm planning a grocery run later. Might get some things you like.
Ah, Sarah was around the corner. They've got a wooden duck as well. I am drinking from this mug. Then walk away. Oh, if I am. Am I
The
drinking
house
from this
feels
mug? Oh, it's a
alive again
question.
now that you're here.
Hi there. I guess this was our room. Wow. I guess this was our room. Playing cards, volleyball. Galactic Cat. Puzzle box. Baseball. Wow, rude. High school backpack. Backpack note from Mum. I packed up your old high school backpack, good as new. There's so many pockets in there. One of them had an old apple. Well, it's clean now. I know you're all grown, but the backpack has the best storage on the market. Maybe you could use it with Argos. If not, let me know and I'll donate it. Love, Mum. Extra capacity. I would definitely take that.
You've been loafing around the house all day.
I've been reading. It's good stuff. It's about...
You should get some exercise.
I've spent my whole life in a book. I'm fine.
And how has that worked out?
Ouch. Touche.
We're
Wow.
going for a walk later.
Wow. Getting his ass handed to himself. Whoa. They have all the tea and coffee.
Everyone in my poker night is going to hear about you.
Oh god. Really? You got a poker night? Hi.
I still can't believe it. Constellation. The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic, almost. But how is it for real? You liking it?
Most place there. Yeah, that's a good point there, Go. Didn't really think about that. How obviously, if you're on a planet without an atmosphere, like, they wouldn't really work. I'm still wrapping my head about being invited, honestly.
It's funny how you can live years where the days all blend together. But then out of the blue, whammo, everything's different. I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree.
A
Taught my final
retiree?
class last Thursday. The faculty threw me a party and everything.
Are you a
Too bad
teacher?
you weren't here then. You could have had some cake.
Oh man, I missed out on cake. Really? Think you're gonna miss it?
Teaching? I'll miss some of it. Occasionally, I got a student that I could really connect with and make a difference. Those are the ones that kept me going. It didn't matter if they tested well, if it lit a passion in them. That's the stuff. But most of the time, no. I won't miss it at all.
That's fair. You always told me life is a classroom. It looks like you'll never retire.
Look at that smart mouth. Where on earth could you have gotten that from?
Probably from
Enough
you.
about that. Anything you want to talk about before you have to go? I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but I imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
Either you can remove the traits from here. Okay. How are things going?
Retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost missed the classroom.
Almost.
Don't say anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking younger every day, I tell her. Not that I mind.
You guys need anything?
You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know.
You got any other plans?
Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I know all about her. You worked on that for days. Are we looking for
There's silence of the
solutions
sand.
or sympathy?
Well,
Fred
I made
from
a
the poker
suggestion.
group said
Why don't you
90%
make
of
one?
all marital strife would go away if you just
kid
know
movie?
whether you need to offer help or a friendly ear.
I still can't get
And
over
that
you
Regina
being
is a
here.
monster.
And it's not even
There ought to be
Mother's
a
Day.
law.
So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation now, I imagine you are quite the catch.
Nothing to report yet.
Just so you know, your dad cannot wait to be a grandpa. So don't
Right.
keep him or me waiting too long. I know. I won't get into more right now.
Well, now I see that it's
Wow.
true. Mothers have an irresistible urge to interfere in their children's love life.
I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions,
I don't
but you
know.
can stay here no matter the answers.
Sarah was just like sitting there watching, like, what's he gonna talk? What's he gonna say? You know? Why do you guys never settle down?
It's complicated. Maybe one day I'll get into it. But neither of us mind moving. I think we both have a bit of nomad in us. I think, though, New Atlantis is our forever home.
I really appreciate it.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
What are you doing these days?
Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though.
You ever considered moving someplace cheaper? Atlantis is pricey. Any gossip?
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbank.
Hmm.
Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation.
Have you ever considered moving somewhere cheaper? You know, that's pricey.
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life.
I wonder where they lived before this.
Sandra contacted me. Again.
Ugh,
They still want you to consult, don't they?
they are not used to anyone saying no.
Do you regret it?
Not one bit. When I go to sleep, I got a clean conscience. Working for them, it would be hard to look myself in the mirror. You are
Hi there.
still all right with that? Your signing bonus alone.
I love you all the more for it.
Right. I think it's time that we leave Sarah before anything more awkward happens. You know? Whoa. That's a very strange door. Alright, let's go. That wasn't awkward, not at all. That was definitely not awkward. Complete a research project. Talk to an embassy. Implant. Place a beacon. Talk to the scientist by the tree. Are we close by to that? I mean, we have got to travel by the gnat. I think we overheard someone talking. Whereabouts are we in New Atlantis? Oh, we're the opposite side of the tower. Okay. Got it. Right, let's go to the Mars District. And we'll talk to this scientist by the tree. Now, which tree is there? Like, I'm guessing they mean the big tree. Because there's a shit ton of small trees. Hi there.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Is something wrong? You sound concerned.
Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
I've passed by this particular tree many
No.
times, and honestly, I never gave it a second thought. Does
Same
it
here, to be
hold some
honest.
sort of special significance?
I agree with Sarah.
Finally, somebody understands. Unless, wait, you're not mocking me, right? People. Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it.
Okay,
I don't
what does he want
normally
us to do?
solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
I might be interested if there's something in it for me.
A mercenary, huh? Well, I'm sure we can work something out. So, are you on board?
I'd love to help.
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Ah, so it's a collection mission.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
That's true. You don't really think about that with trees, to be honest. Okay, there's a sensor over there. Is that really a sensor basically right next to the lodge? There's the lodge. And I guess there's the sensor. Biosensor. $76 meters. We haven't been over this part of New Atlantis yet. Medical. Whoa. It just keeps going. Ryan Towers? Oh, is this where we were a minute ago? I have a feeling it was. Or was we over the other side? Biosensor? There's one up there. Whoa. This is crazy looking. I like this courtyard.
So after an hour,
Oh, we've got to do it. Go through the tunnel. Because we're a big kid. Ah, so this is where all the shops are then. I honestly didn't notice. Alright, one more sensor to gather then. I like how this is just one giant solar panel, essentially, isn't it?
package has been returned. We have company. Good day, ma'am.
You too.
Oh, wow.
You should be going now.
We don't know each other. Trust me.
Oh, it's like a secret meeting. Interesting. Aegis. That is the... Isn't that like the team above... Above UC Security, I want to say? They're like the next level up, aren't they, I think? From what I've heard so far. Settled Systems News Network. Ah, so this is SSNN.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too?
Looking
I've
for
only found
eggs.
one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
The egg you found wasn't beeping, was it?
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Really?
I wish I lived on a spaceship.
You sold one of the sensors. That's a fair point. There is no such thing as chickens anymore, so... I mean... Eggs don't specifically have to be chicken eggs, do they? So... UC Distribution Center. Oh,
I'm
hi
pleased to
there.
report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
What is it you do here?
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on and 4 other things we need to be ready for.
True
I know
that.
some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care.
I guess that's also true as well. You brought an egg from a kid recently. I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it?
It's sensitive type it's sensitive scientific equipment, very important.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here.
Wow.
They did say this was important after all. Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about.
100 credits, fine.
Pleasure doing business with you.
It's only 100 credits, it's fine.
You're always
Wow.
welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
A bit of a wait? There's no one here. It's just you. Trying to rip me off. 100 credits you paid for it. That's like nothing.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. Fly around, my
I have run in to so many ecliptic jerks on that space star station galactic star dock thing, the one that we docked with, and the ecliptics and the spacers were having a all-out battle. Right, let's get these sensors back to the scientist by the tree. Hi there.
I don't mean to be pushy, but I really do need those sensors, and quickly.
What exactly are you worried about here?
Recent scans of the tree have suggested that a significant portion of the interior is liquefied. Obviously, some small percentage of its internal workings is always liquid to allow for the transfer of nutrients and so forth, but this? Well, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
If it
that shouldn't be
continues
doing
to
that.
increase, I'm concerned the entire tree may collapse. And I'm also worried about other secondary effects.
Secondary effects? What do you mean by that?
It's too soon to speculate. I'd very much like to see the additional data before I say more.
Should this area be blocked off just to be safe?
If the time comes, I will certainly attempt to alert the appropriate people en masse. If I have more data, though, my concerns might carry some more weight.
You'll get to the bottom of this.
I appreciate your confidence. The sooner I have all the available data, the sooner I can make an assessment.
I got your sensors right here.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data.
Wait for Kelton's analysis.
And just another moment. Oh, it is working, isn't it? There it is. What a relief.
Yeah, it did take a while.
Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
That doesn't sound like good news.
Well, from a certain point of view. In an admittedly somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. 2,500 credits. Check in later. Okay, we'll check in on him a bit later. Is there anything else that I would like to do? Let's go see if Sergeant Yumi wants to talk to us. Else we'll continue on with the main missions. Right. Let's see if he's he wants to talk to us. Or if he's still refusing to talk to us. Sergeant Yumi.
How can I help, Captain? How can I help you, Captain?
Nope. Still not wanting to speak to us. God damn it. Right. So where do we want to go? We can go to Vladimir, talk to Sam Coe, or go find Barrett. I kind of want to go see Barrett first. Back to Vectera. Let's go back to Vectera and see if we can find Barrett then. Hi, Vasco.
Captain.
Something on your mind? And is it hero work?
No, it's not hero work. What is my inventory like? Tracking sensor, resources, water. Let's put those resources in there. Oh, spacesuits. We'll put the constellation suit away, and the high school backpack, and then we are good to go, I think. Back to Vectera. Off we go.
And we have
Every time. Every time. What's he gonna say when we get into space? Come on. What's he gonna say?